Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. It's the Florida Gators against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Deep to begin the game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Clark. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And now the offense will spend a timeout here to talk about this fourth down play coming up. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pulls it in. It's Pryor. They can't stop him. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Trying to find room. It's ball. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jones. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Hunt. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. He's got a crease. Breaks it. And here he goes. At the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Running back with the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Jones. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? He's got space. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They call the draw play here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, sometimes you just got to protect the quarterback from himself. And as a play caller, you got to understand the pass rush has been good. You've been taking some big negative plays. Just hand the football off and punt it away. That quarterback is clearly rattled. Get him on the sidelines. Try to calm him down.
Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Hand off to the single back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a short completion of the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Pryor. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Got an opening here. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Gators. Just refusing to be brought down. What an effort. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Sellers. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I really love what this defensive line does here. They read the screen, and yet they continue to move forward and attack the quarterback. So many times you see those guys stop and pause and try to retrace. If you're going to get aggressive, go ahead and get after the quarterback, and they're able to get him on the ground.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff with a single back formation. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Breaks it. He's bringing it back. To 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. A crucial pick 6.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now?
139 Albatross. 139 out.
Now with 1 second left on the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half.
Great. Lily. Ready.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Breaks away to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike. night for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back to throw. It's Jones. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
You get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. He hands it to the back. Oh, he's got open space. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Dropping back, it's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On the run, it's Baugh. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. but that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Would be a first down, but there's a flag. Could be roughing the passer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. They're going to run it here. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Gators. They go to the air to reach the end zone. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
Bringing it out, it's Harbor. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fights through the tackler. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know it doesn't doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Pressure is coming. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
This is a very good kick high and toward the sideline. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Sellers. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The quarterback's got it on the option. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Ready.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
And it was there, too. I think he's going to pick up some quality yardage on that. It feels like the running back just took his eyes off the football. Those angle routes, they can be a tough catch because he's coming right back across that middle. And if there's too much heat on that ball, remember, he's a running back. He's not a wide receiver. But, again, got to make that catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. To throw, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Pryor. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Back to pass. It's Jones. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look at, he could go at the 10 now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A big defensive score.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. They feature the tight end to move the sticks. Something else, Joel, for this defense to worry about trying to stop the offense.
Chris, I love when play callers just allow the offense to build on itself. We've seen them run the football successfully. That impacts the defense. Now the safeties are down. You've got a mismatch with your tight end. Why not throw play action pass? And they're able to do that for a first down. Great job by this play caller utilizing that earlier success for future success. It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jones. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Gators have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go, but he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. With the catch, it's Barber. He has first down yardage at the 46. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back to defend the pass. One of the two. You can't be in no man's land, and here they sell out, get the contact on the quarterback for an incompletion.
To throw, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Tuggle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Powering right past the defender.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Punt over the middle. It's Clark. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
To the air, it's Jones. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt and golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with a running game. Tackle made after just a short game. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They've still got one more left to work with.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
To throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the rush. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the Gators will spend their third and final timeout. It can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. He gets it away. It's a laser directional kick toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Singleton. Crosses the 35. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good start to this drive. And as a quarterback, you got to understand, there is a ton of time. You only need a field goal. There's plenty of time to get into field goal range here.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Graham down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion.
Sees an opening. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Finds his man. It's Sellers. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking for a late, deep throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.